Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, the 6th of October, and today Mojang released a new snapshot for Minecraft 1.11 for the PC version. Minecraft Snapshot 16w40a. This one is a bug fix focused snapshot, and it has some important bug fixes to test, so make sure you try this one out. Let's start with a fix for the mouse click position lagging a few frames behind the crosshair. This is mostly visible if you spun around something and try to click it, and that would miss even if it looked like your crosshair was right on top of your target. Moving on to the new illager mobs, they've had a number of updates, upgrades and fixes. They didn't display custom heads or items held in their hands, and now they do. The vindicators also didn't actually use the weapon in their hand, rather dropping a pristine axe when they died, and didn't actually use the axe in their hand, and on the way they have become quite a bit more difficult and powerful, so try out the combat in the mansions in this snapshot. Vindicators also have a new Johnny byte tag in their data. When this tag is set, the Vindicator will behave as if it had been named Johnny without requiring the actual name Johnny. Another important bug fix, pistons would warp entities through, the so-called translocation bug. It's been used for a whole bunch of elevators and other contraptions like that, and that is now fixed. Grum has asked that everybody test out pistons and report any new bugs that have been introduced by this fix. There's also two other fixes relating to pistons and how they act when very far away from 0, 0. We're talking millions of blocks away. They've also fixed a bunch of problems with arrows. If you fired an arrow into an updating block like a repeater, comparator, jukebox, command blocks, other stuff like that, the arrow hitting a block noise will be played every time that block updated, and that is no longer the case. If you shot an arrow and reloaded the world, that arrow would then give off potion particles. They no longer do. And finally, if you gave spectral arrows to skeletons, they wouldn't actually shoot spectral arrows, now they do. If you renamed a brewing stand, placed it and then broke it, it would not drop. That is fixed in this version. And also they fixed a shift-click problems when trying to shift-click ingredients into the ingredient slots of a brewing stand that wasn't full. Mob fixes. Animals in general wouldn't run away when they were set on fire. Also, if you made some mobs ride horses, they would float above the horse instead of looking like they were sitting on top of them. Silverfish wouldn't move at all if you set the mob griefing game rule to false. One more game rule related fix, if you had rain going on and you set the do weather cycle game rule to false and then slept in a bed, the weather would still be clear once you woke up. There's also a bunch of fixes for Schalke boxes. They wouldn't have any subtitles and neither did llamas. If you renamed a Schalke box and then placed it using a dispenser, it would lose its new name. If you stood on top of a Schalke box and opened it, your camera would shake and entities would fall through Schalke boxes when they opened. A bunch of fixes for llamas. If they were in a caravan, they wouldn't be tameable. They also fixed a whole bunch of problems with leashing llamas. For mapmakers, they've also fixed a bug where the target to villager stat wouldn't update if the villager had no trades. That means that the classical method of checking the statistic to use for right-click detection should now work again. Finally, they've also fixed a crash and some rendering problems with the end portal. If you go ahead and try this snapshot out, then remember it is a development snapshot. It can crash or even corrupt your world, so try it out on a test world or on a backup copy of your world. If you want to try it, go into your Minecraft launcher, create a new profile and select Enable Experimental Development Versions Snapshots. Now save and start the game using that profile and you'll be playing the latest snapshot version, which is currently this one, 16w40a. If you found this video helpful, then please help me out and drop a click on that like button below, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the snapshots and new versions, then subscribe to my channel and keep an eye on the Minecraft news playlist. That has new videos for every snapshot and new version released. My name is slicedlime, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.